And we are back with some more Xanadu next, continuing our adventures through the ruins outside of Harlech Village and trying to make our way through the dungeon that we were kind of just getting through barely last time. We got most of the water out of it. We kind of just need to get up to some of the higher levels of the dungeon. But we returned to town after doing some good grinding and some other good adventuring thus forth. But with that, let's get into it. This elixir. Interesting. Oh, right, that's the thing that revives us when we die. I think, let's see, we got 11 keys. And got 28 gold. We'll pick up one more. We upgraded our armor as well last time, which was pretty useful. I'm going to try and not mess up as much as the menu as I normally do, but there's absolutely no promises. We also learned last time there's a way to kind of quick teleport home from the dungeon. We need to get back on that when we can, but for now I'm just going to run over there, as I have the horrible habit of forgetting absolutely everything I do whenever I leave a game and resume my normal life. Alright, so this bad boy was up here. It's not terribly far away, so I'm not going to spend too much time trying to figure out the quick travel for now. Dodge all these bad boys. I just love the art in this game. This reminds me so much of the early time period of RPGs. I feel like this would have been a really good game. I don't know. Well, I say that. I think this may have been on like one of those engages or something like that. Like an early kind of mobile game from the turn of the millennia, to say the least. But I feel like this would have made a great PlayStation portable game. It seems like right around that era would have been just perfect to kind of lock that guy in. We've also learned that levels are extremely important in this game, as we kind of got bodied by the first boss outside of here. I'm trying to remember now. Let's see. Let's see. We've got Moonstone. Ah, that's what it was. Okay, I was trying to remember. So that's how we teleport back. I don't remember if there's a way to teleport forward. This lets us move heavy boxes. I thought we already could do that. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Okay, so this is, I'm assuming this is the area, the way up that we need to go through, but I don't believe we had unlocked the demystification. I think all we had done last time is, now it's coming back to me. I'm sure at this point, people watching any of my Let's Plays, you remember that I struggled the first minute back. I kind of, that's weird. Why is this guy not open? Oh, I'll take some gold, though. I wonder if there's a way to, like, gold scum in this game. It seems like with the way that chests kind of refresh, you'd be able to. We still don't know how to deal with these guys. They just explode and seem to do a lot of damage, which is, as the Spanish call it, no bueno. Alright, we're just going to get through here, and alright, back on our game. These guys are going to resurrect themselves. I think they all do. You just got to hit them when they pop up. Yeah. Yeah, I have to say it is, I try and keep notes as I'm bouncing back and forth between different games. Especially for RPG. Some stuff you can kind of just hop right back into. Like Gran Turismo is a great example of that. I just load it up, and I immediately know what I got to do. I just got to race. But with RPGs, I do take a lot of notes just because I'm constantly playing, like, oh, I don't know, more than one. Let's just say that. Always playing more than one, and some of them, you know, you can't remember what skill tree you're on or what side quests you need to go do. In my brain, I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this like tonight. And then tonight, I need to once again stop casting Fireball. Why is that bad boy? Okay, we'll switch to step 4 for now so we can stop. Oh my gosh, and we also need to not take an infinite amount of damage. As we know, healing in this game is few and far between or expensive at the moment. I'm also trying to remember if there's a way to change to rotate the camera. Q. And it's not WASD. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's another thing I wish about this game. I wish, like, when you came here, right, I could just review the controls, but it's one of those things, like with Hellslave, right, which is the last playthrough. We kind of finished up. It's on the channel if you want to go check it out. The goetic symbols were a great example of that. Where, okay, so yeah, this is actually the arrow keys to rotate, which makes sense as it is an older game. Yeah, the goetic symbols, right? No explanation that they kind of chained together. It didn't really end up mattering in the long run with that guy, but with this, it would be nice to be able to just quickly view the controls. But we're alright. I think the only one... Honestly, I do camera rotation. I don't think there's a way to block. I'm pretty sure blocking is just... What do you call it? Percentage-based? Now, using my RPG brain, I don't know if this game works like this. Ah, look at that. RPG brain. See? Years of playing Sierra games leads you to interact with your environment without any sort of prompt. Although I guess the premise of those games is always click on everything with every other item. Alright, so we don't want to be traveling back to the village too much here. This feels like... I wish there was a way to map this to WASD. Maybe there is. I'll try that next time when I relaunch the game for the next playthrough. See if I can do camera rotation to WASD. It's a bit awkward to go back and forth with arrow keys. This feels like it's going to be just some sort of boss area. Isn't this what this thing's for? This, ring here? No, that's just heavy boxes, not heavy rocks. Switch to like F1 or something? No? Okay. Alright, Eternal Maze B2F. I'm guessing that is basement floor 2. So, oh, wait a minute. Lovely. You can scroll to rotate the camera as well. We've been saved. No memories needed. Alright, is this... Huh. Okay. Oh, I was thinking, like, this looks exactly like the way we came in. But... Alright, that's going to be hard to remember as well. I'm sure I'm going to come back down here and want to go left. Okay, but, yeah, looks like, the only way is forward, as the other two paths are blocked by boulders, and we still need the way to make the staircase up here. So this guy, give him one of those. Alright, for this one we need to lift. I'm trying to remember desperately how to lift. Okay, lovely. You just click and hold. And then single tap. There we go. Okay, okay. Game's being a little whiny, but it is so far intuitive to my 2006 computer brain. Alright, I'm assuming this is going to be some sort of boss. We got potions mapped on 1. We got a couple of those bad boys. What is that? Sneak attack. Oh yeah, nothing crazy. Thunder. Needle. Fire and ice seems like the most practical. We're still... Okay. Interesting. Okay, is this like a Dark Souls-esque shortcut? Eternal Maze. We're going to Legend of Zelda style, cut the grass, hope for rupees. On an RPG without that. Alright. I also don't know if there's like secret doors or, you know, any of that fun From Software King's Field type stuff. Or like things you can interact with the environment. Maybe not. This just seems like an interstitial area. Okay, and I'm guessing, yeah, this is like kind of the way back to the town. These goblins seem a little bit stronger. Yeah, and they're giving 6 XP, so okay, yeah, this area was intentionally gated off to those who got through the dungeon in short order. Lovely. Alright, alright. Can we open this bad boy from the other side? I don't know if it actually... Maybe it did tell me about this kind of thing here. Can't remember if we got the fireball either. I think the fireball was gifted to us and then we bought Ice and Thunder from the store. But good to know that you may need some abilities to progress. Well, that will make getting to the backside of the dungeon a little bit easier, although I'm not seeing the immediate use. Switch to you. Get a little knockdown, a little dodge. Our improved armor seems to be doing some work too. It looks like we're kind of coming up here on maybe possibly another upgrade. Man, there's a lot of guys in here. Well, let's get the rangers out of the way first. Oh, never mind. They switch. Ooh, getting a little slow down there. There we go. Take a block. I will not take a miss. Woo. Well, I will say this. It's going to definitely be useful to go back to the town if we're fighting these guys. Interesting. These guys are giving me... Okay, so I guess some of these goblins like those that take 2 hits, goblin warriors versus just the goblins, are varying levels. Oh, I'll take a heal potion. Those are not cheap. Yeah, I guess the some of them goblins are big boy goblins, some of them are not. Ooh, what is that thing? I do not want to get hit by it, that is for sure. I'm also very tempted to try and save these potions for absolutely when necessary. Now that we can travel back to the town, it seems like a... oof, man, these guys are strong. A good use of my abilities to head back and heal. Let's see, Lizard, man, he's not that strong. Knock down. Lovely, 7 XP. Take it. It'd also be good to know how often you can refill, because like here wouldn't be a bad place to use the food that our sister gave us, Char, or Sha, I would say her name. The red comment, who is our sister. Little Gundam reference for those who are also fans. I'm burning through my skill usage though. Thank you. Anything behind the waterfall? No, but there's this. The Guardian has improved the level. Lovely. I forget what our Guardian does. Is it just more HP? Yeah, it is. Very nice. Nothing happens. I wonder if that was... oh, there's always... I knew it. It's not an RPG. What was that? Memoirs Occurrence. I don't know why it clicked out so quick. Maybe just because I was holding down on the mouse button. Yeah, it's not an RPG without a... something behind the waterfall. Yeah, I don't know how often you get these, because this would be a nice thing here. And you know what? Live and let live. We'll figure it out the only way we know how, which is through doing. Anything? It's just an overlook? Suspicious overlook? It's gonna have to be, somebody's gonna have to meet us out here at some point. There's no way. They just have an area like this with some graves. Does rotating get us anything? Nope, nothing to interact with. I'm assuming there'll be something out here at some point. Now, another thing I'm curious about. I know that I lowered the background music the last time I came, because it is quite loud. But we'll leave it as is for now. Let me get into some more combat. The levels in this game are, the effects are very loud. I was editing the last one, and I just found it like my voice would come in and out, and then a single sword hit would come through and just pierce the veil of noise. Did we get... okay, so let me go check out... actually, these look... it looks like this area might be connected, so maybe let's go through here. I might lower the background music just a little bit. Oof, goodness me. We do not want to reload. Can we do some kiting? Oh, freezing. Okay, so that slows them. Definitely need to be careful here, as we do not want to get surrounded. Oh, we're going to pop that because we almost died. Alright, well. Wasted a potion, right, as we said we didn't want to. It does look like those areas up there are connected. So we're going to run back to town. Actually, we don't need to run back to town. We have unlimited uses of our necklace to teleport back. I wonder if that freezes our... what do you call it? Like our combat, can we just pop that real quick to portal home? Lots of discoveries to be made. I'm only going to do a quick save. Yes, I need to delete this other save too, because every time I look at it, it confuses me which one I need to load. It's a good time as ever to grab some more bone keys while we're in town. What does this do? A small piece. Ah, that's right. Okay, so these are actually the portals you can use to teleport back and forth. Noted. Noted. Looks like we can also take this back to our sister. We've got all these spells so far. Trying to figure out like the proper, I guess 3 keys, 4 keys. You may just want to hold on to bones like this because it seems like, yeah, I think that might be the move. It's determining how much, like, maybe I should be letting the keys go to like 50 or something before I sell bones. Although bones seem to be not a diminishing resource, as all monsters do have them. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's go take a quick look at what our next upgrade should be for the Night Lord here. Did not mean to talk. Zweihander, Gladius. That's just going to be lower because it's one we have not. We don't have a proficiency in yet. We got the shield last time. That's a huge buff. So, okay, we need IRC. Intelligence. What is reflex? Interesting. What is reflex? Accuracy and hit rate, so it's kind of like dexterity and constitution. I've been kind of slacking on the helmet just because it's expensive and only gives, you know, for 1,200 we can get 25, or for 1,000 we can get 5. I guess it's good eventually, but right now it's definitely not the priority. We could just pick up this cat helmet though for 300. That's still a lot of our gold. Yeah, it's just not worth it. We don't have any bonus. So I guess we just need to get... Looks like 1 level should do it for us, so we can start saving for the padded armor, which seems like it could be super useful for that next area. It might be the next grind in our future. Alright, let's go visit our sister. And let her know what new tablet we've gotten for her. I think actually last time we were here too. We can rest here as well. Anything? We just stored the sword, yeah. We can store gold as well. What if that's just for if you die or something? Although I feel like if you die, you immediately... No, I guess you couldn't go back. Alright. Oh, it does show us. 1, 2, 3... I'm guessing that this is the one that we have not read yet. If we cancel and go back. Okay. And that's the... Okay, cool. So, a little bit of reading. Buckle in, troops. Let's see what we got here from those who came from our past. The Unblessed Bride. The advent of the Black Bride is an event of considerable renown and has thus been recorded in much detail by the scholars of the era. The following is sourced from one of these accounts. I fear I shall never forget the terrible events of this accursed day. It should have been an auspicious occasion, with Princess Fleurette celebrating her 16th year. Oh man, I'm struggling here. Her birthday rites did progress without incident, but just as the investiture ceremony for the title of Sacred Maiden was about to begin, something dreadful occurred. So it's right after her quinceañera. That terrible woman appeared before us, veiled in the deepest black. She calmly stepped in front of the crowd, seemingly oblivious to the audacity of her own actions. She opened her insolent mouth, and these are the words she spoke. Chicken tender pub subs are $5.99. Now, I have freed the devil, Galsus, from his seal within the castle, she said. Well, that seems kind of like a bummer. And that's not all. She even went so far as to call herself that demon's bride. Everybody in attendance began to laugh. Yeah, I'm just sticking it up. It's kind of a hot take. As one might imagine, there weren't many left who still put much stock in the tales of Galsus. That the woman was also widely known as a religious fanatic did her no favors. Indeed, the crowd lost no time in chastising her right then and there. But not a moment later, the derision and laughter all came to an abrupt halt. The clear blue sky, which had seemed so auspicious just moments before, during Princess Florette's celebration ceremony, suddenly became choked with dark clouds. Then, accompanied by the roiling thunder, the voice of none other than Galsus himself resounded throughout the land. In short, I don't know if that was in short, it was a declaration of war upon Xanadu. In that very moment, one could feel the onset of a new era of terror and chaos engulfing our world. No, engulfing our would-be utopia, like the clouds swallowed the light above. I like the little throwback to the Xanadu definition there. Utopian world as it is. That kind of actually sounds like the intro cinematic. If we think back to it, the kind of like fog and craziness taking over the land, and that lady in the cathedral or whatever, the castle with the cloak on. There could be no doubt that this traitorous woman spoke the truth. She had taken a vow of marriage with the Dragon King of legend. Although just an ordinary human being, she unleashed the wrath of ultimate evil upon our fair kingdom. She alone had overthrown centuries of peace in a mere instant. Well, sounds like she had some issues. Black Bride, they've begun calling her. A fitting name. I don't know why this game I struggle to read. This one's all about a woman who came to be known as the Black Bride. What kind of person would marry a devil? It's inhuman. Did her own people hold no interest for her? There's something terribly creepy about it all. To become the wife of such a wicked creature, 'tis truly disturbing. Probably had some good riz. I almost forgot. I've made lunch for you, Spock. It's all packed up and ready for you to take on your next excursion. I'm quite proud of this one, actually. All the patrons of the tavern downstairs seem to really enjoy it, and I hope you will too. Alright, so we get a little bit of XP for that. It seems like maybe we get food upon translating these, in which case maybe we should hold on to them a little bit better. Boiled chicken. Interesting. Alright, a little bit more reading. This boy's still translating, and we got this guy. 23rd day of the herdsman's move. Oh my gosh, I am on the struggle bus of reading. Year 1210. I've decided to attempt keeping a personal record starting today. I have no intention of sharing these private thoughts with others, but I've been advised that this activity may provide a much-needed outlet, and after recent introspection, I will give it a try. Of course, I am not fastidious nor diligent like my sister, so I know not how long this may last. I know only that my thoughts and feelings must be expressed, and I herein shall express them freely. My day began with practice in the black arts, followed by fencing at midday, and ended with lessons in etiquette during the evening hours. I'm not sure those three follow in order normally, but day in and day out, the strict regimen remains unaltered, and I found my sanity grown thin by its relentless march. Yeah, it doesn't sound too good. I know, I mustn't dwell. 'Tis not my intent to mire these pages in such ill humor. I was cautioned on this outcome and warned to avoid such behavior. I must make a point to record those positive events in my day as well. That is true, that is good advice. And if I were to identify which such events those might be, only the praising of my sister comes to mind, for her joy is my joy. My sister and I are always together, and it often feels as if the bond between us could overcome any hardship, no matter the severity. Of course, I could never speak these words to her directly, as it is a rather embarrassing sentiment. Yeah, it's never bad to tell those that you love that you appreciate them. That almost kind of seems like it was a memoir about us, but I'm assuming it was another brother-sister pair. Alright, so we'll put that boiled chicken. Yeah, I don't know if we can come back. I feel like I came back to when we did not get our food last time, but such is the world. Alright, I'm gonna save again just in case I die and have to go and reread those. We do not want that. Let's head on out. Actually, let me check the cathedral real quick. I don't think we have anything to level up. I believe it tells us right here. But I want to see something about our guardian. Yeah, no bonus points. We don't want to level down. Increases proficiency gains. That might not be a bad one when we switch weapons. Magic power hasn't been great to us so far. SP, I think when we equipped it last time, we didn't even get very far with it. Alright, never mind. Alright, so about a quarter left of a bar before we can level up. Yeah, head on out here. I have been trying to... There's a couple of games before I had even started recording stuff for the channel that I really wanted to hit. But I do want to get through Ghostwire Tokyo, which is the other guy that I'm kind of recording alongside this as we speak. Which has been an interesting game. Oops, I need to switch back to, I meant to poke that boy. Yeah, we may need to also pick up a new weapon at some point. I'm assuming just our damage will get better too as we level up, which seems to have been the case thus far. Oof. Alright. Sound effects are still a little spicy, to say the least. Alright, we got dunked on up here. We're going to try and do a little kite-a-roni. Okay, nice. This is a tough one. I don't know what this is, but... Easy, holy cow. Nope. Knock him down. Do a little scroll. Dodging. We definitely want to... Okay, no. Yes, take out these guys. These shamans do way too much. Oh my gosh. They're getting absolutely dunked on. Whew, what a tough area. We may actually have to end up healing in the end. Sound effects in this game are still extremely loud. There's no, why am I not getting any, there we go. Right clicks down. Oh, man. Alright, well, the XP in that area was good, as was the gold. But boy, howdy. You win some, you lose some. At least we got a potion out of it, which we are going to use, because I'm not going to let ourselves suffer too much here. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this feels like another just kind of a level check, to say the least. These guys are just brutal in terms of damage and surrounding. Did we get, like... Do we have... It seems like we might have a better block percentage if we're just kind of spamming hits through. I'll watch my health here. Alright. Ooh, leather armor +1. What are we on right now? I can't remember. That's not the next one. No. That's just a, it's interesting, though. It actually looks a little slightly different, right? It look different on us as well. Huh, it does. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'll take a free minor upgrade, although we probably shouldn't have bought that armor. You never know with these RPGs, though. You're always going to get drops. It's kind of like the cursed, although now I say that, I wonder, can I have came through here without using a key? I guess it's a pain in the butt to do it otherwise, but... yeah, it's like, though, any Final Fantasy game, the second you buy armor from the shop, you find it in a nearby area. What are we gonna do? We have enough to heal just in case something does pop up. I'm hoping there's some sort of... Oh, look at that. Okay, that kind of harkens back to, there's got to be some item we can get. Maybe it's right here. Nope, just gold. Yeah, there's got to be something we get to. Ooh, 500 gold is actually a very nice amount. That puts us very close to the armor upgrade as well as a level upgrade. Okay, yeah. There's got to be some item we get that allows us to kind of go over these sparkly paths, since we do not have it right now. Okay, and both those paths are up there. Alright, we're going to teleport back. Really just trying to be as conservative with the money as possible. That is the one thing I read about this game. Everybody's like, get ready to run back to town a lot during the beginning. And that has been true so far, to say the least. Well, that's not too bad. I kind of play these games for a little bit of grind. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm just going to run back out. Try and get to 1200, which gives us, but we, yeah, so level up, get 1200. That should give us a nice damage differential. There we go, right there off the bat. Thank you. It's like it almost heard my pleas. Yeah, I am curious if any of you are watching this and have played this before. Let me know. I'm, to be honest, most of the stuff that I play, I don't know anybody other than, if you know, you do some Google searching on the internet of people who have played them. As I do kind of try and find stuff that's a little off the beaten path. Ghostwire Tokyo is not a great example, as it was given away for free, so, like, everybody has it, but, I mean, I still don't know a lot of people that played it. But I do like to play stuff that, not necessarily on the, I don't want to say the mainstream, because that sounds cheesy, but just stuff that everybody's playing. It's more fun just to find stuff that nobody has played and kind of have your own experience, where you're not going to get as easily spoiled. That's a nice counter hit right there. I wonder if there is some sort of counter or shielding mechanic. It very well could have been that it told me and I forgot. That would be extremely like me, to say the least. Alright, we're at 1290. Do we go back? I mean, since we're out, right? When in Rome, might as well just keep exploring. This next area is going to be kind of tough, though. Do goblins take more damage from fire? Not necessarily. The ice seems a little bit more useful. Assuming it does a little less damage? A little less. And that one actually didn't give him any sort of status effect either, so... Maybe I just need to kind of be doing this. At least, oh gosh, the grass gets hit by it? No, that is not, that is definitely no bueno. Oof, 34 damage. Oof. Mess either. Come on through the grass. There we go. Yeah, it may just be that I need to, be a little bit more kitey. It's actually not... Ooh, what is that bad boy? That's one we haven't seen in the store. What do we got here? +6. Pretty cool. Oh, it's two-handed, though. 55 versus 30 is a big difference, to say the least. So that could scale quite heavily, but the... And defense actually isn't the biggest thing. Maybe we can use that with the new armor if it offsets us enough, because we actually do need a bit more DPS, and we're not going to be able to pick up the new sword here. Immediately, oh, please tell me this is not a boss fight, and if it is, please let me teleport out. Just tell me it's a friend entrapped in stone. Okay. Now then, this place is... Oh, I need to click. I always forget that with these cutscenes. Tis quite covered in moss. Man, you are the observant one, Mr. Sage. Alright, lovely. That was what we were hoping for. What up, homie? Young man, what is this place? Harlech Island on Lake Orwell. Quite a strange place this has become. Yeah, well, why were you just like 20 feet outside of town covered in rocks? That's kind of strange as well, is it not? You are curious about me. That I am. Haha, I too would like to know about myself. Alright, brother. Alright, not the most useful conversation we've had. Oh man, we got the lizard boys. Oh man, they seem extra tough right now. We're just gonna back her off. Alright, he's gone. The exploration of this game is getting a little branched, which I like. You don't want super linear, although I kind of do like that. Trying to think, when we were in the clover, or when we were in the unending maze, we couldn't open up those rocks, we couldn't go north, we just popped out here, so this seems like it's the only path forward right now. Alright, let's run back to town and do some up-a-grading. Probably can sell both these armors back to the shop here. Ring mail, that would be sick, but yeah, we're 2 levels off of that, so padded armor should be good. It's a nice upgrade. Wow, that sells back for 300. I'm confused here. Why does the leather armor maybe it's just like a he only wants to buy back things he knows the crafting source from, I guess. Yeah, why is it that the one we found sells back for less than the lower defense item that has... I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. You would think that the more expensive one sells for a little bit, or the one with more defense sells for a little bit more, but we won't dwell on it too much. Sell that. 300 is nothing to scoff at. Yeah, almost kind of the same deal with all these things. Yeah, I guess it's just some sort of thing. If you buy something from the shop, it has a higher value attached to it. Alright. Let's run out here and save our new fortune. I am, like, chronically afraid of losing progress. I have this, like, I don't want to say it's an irrational fear. It's mildly rational. I wanna qualify myself with it, but I've always, like, even as a kid, to be honest, it probably stems from something that happened as a child. Where if I'm like playing a game for an hour or I beat a boss, I'm always just like terrified the power is going to go out and I'm going to lose my progress. So as soon as I've accomplished something in a game that is time sensitive or difficult to accomplish, I'm always like freaking out internal until I get to the next save spot is where power is going to drop. Alright. So we can reference this here. So we need 9 intelligence. We need 11 reflex. And 2 of you. I'm just going to drop. Yeah, it seems like this game very much rewards this kind of a balanced approach. And I am a goofball, as I should have... Oh, wow, actually, never mind. 12 intelligence, so we wouldn't have been able to hit either way, as, we could have gotten to 11 with the padded armor on, so, okay. That's fine. We're gonna do one of these. I don't think there's really any value. This Guardian so far seems to be pretty good. Armor kind of looks dope though. It's like samurai armor. I dig that. Really, the only reason I want a new hat is just to look like a... I kind of want the samurai helmet just for the visual aspect of it, but... We'll wait. Oh, actually. Interesting. I did not realize that. So these actually do have effects on them, which makes them... I don't think the armors do, right? Ah, okay. So that is actually... That makes sense. You know, that being said, I think we actually are going to buy this because fire resist. The goblins and stuff do have fire, so... We'll hold on to this. This... We're going to sell. I don't see any reason to hold on to that. Alright, now we are Catman. Cat Ninja Brother. Looking goofy, but... What are you going to do? Anime game is going to anime. Alright, we're gonna... I am also like a neurotic saber, as that little tale I gave you about always wearing out the power did not illustrate that well enough. Do we pick up... more potions? I think we'll grab one more. I'm also trying to keep, like, just be cognizant if anybody new, like, if we talk to people, nobody really has had anything new to say. Oh. That actually is good context. I might have skipped over that, but he basically saying that there's something that lets us smash boulders, which I would have assumed, but interesting. Any and all ailments. Neutralizes poison. We haven't had one of those really needed thus far. 200 gold's a lot for a potion, but it's basically a full heal. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta look at the proper key selling ratio. Because, I mean, I actually don't think we had any bone drops, so we probably do want to hold on to them a little bit more, rather than what I was doing at the beginning, but we're learning. Do I buy this heal potion? I'll do it. We'll swap out our sister's food for now. I almost want to take notes, like, as I'm going, but for the sake of the playthrough, I'll just, as I'm editing this, I'll probably go back and check some stuff, because I do want to see, yeah, like, is there a way to get around Prolific Saber? Going back to town as much just to heal? Because right now, I'm assuming you get, like, a heal spell at some point. That would be the, definitely the best way to get around this. Is there a way to level up your spells either? I'm guessing it's just stuff you pick up passively, the higher level versions. Alright, so we're just gonna... Well, I guess we can... 3 damage. Now that is what we were hoping for. Yeah, okay, much better. Our damage is a little better. 34s and 50s, 28s. That is slightly better than what we were hitting before. 50 on the poke is nice, though. Ah, there's a bone as we speak. The game is listening to us. Right, I just want to get through that area up here where these lizard men were without taking too much damage, just as they can be kind of spicy. But maybe we should be using our abilities a bit more. Is there anything else here? I don't think there was, right? Just... yeah, the backstab. Which maybe is better than I'm giving it credit for, but it seems like most of the time in these big fights I'm just running around. Oh man, there's quite a number of boys here. Did we get any AoEs off of these? No? Alright, I'm gonna switch to ice here, because so far the fire spell has given us some sort of environment interaction. There, the backstab, like, these guys have a little bit of delay. Which is nice, because you can kind of get out of the way of them. also dealing way less damage here, doing 34 per hit last time. And there actually we were getting backstab triggers, so maybe... I don't know. The extra gold is nice. Ooh. Oh, that's the one we already have, but I will take it. Don't want to let gold disappear. Right, that's the one we had already. Yeah. Nothing new there. Alright, continuing through the Clover Ruins. Ooh, let's see. It's actually only the second save crystal we've seen so far. Very nice. Oh, you know this is going to be a boss fight. Well, we did upgrade our equipment to the best of our abilities. Oh, yeah. That is boss music. That is a boss-looking creature. I'm guessing he is the one that gives us the boulder destruction ability, as he just blocked our exit. Burylard. Creepy. Reminds me of the Marlboro boss in, I think it's a King Marlboro? In Final Fantasy 12, when you're in the forest area. That boss destroyed me as a kid. It's actually the reason I stopped playing it. Just could not figure out how to get past bad breath. Alright, what do we gotta do here? Okay, that recharged our... Did he get... What is healing this? Oh, maybe these things are healing him? I'm not quite sure. Doesn't seem to take any sort of increased damage from fire. Alright. Let's try and Bearlard's core. Let's try and get through these. Oh, it's closed. Okay, only hit while it's open. And we are poisoned. The thing I literally was worrying about as we were in the item shop, looking at anti-poison. Hopefully it's something that wears off at its own time. Otherwise, that is quickly going to make this fight short. We're going to have to go back. Alright, that's another one. Can we hit him himself? No? Just the tentacle? Alright, lovely. The poison does seem to wear off. We definitely want to avoid that. Just try and knock out as many of these as we can. Digging the boss music. Ooh, avoid that. I'm assuming that was the poison. Avoiding the hands. Oof, avoiding all of that. Oh, I don't want it. I don't want it. Thank you. Oh, you don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Get little hits in there. Oof. Yeah, the armor is doing a huge amount of work. That was a massive... honestly, we would have switched to the... Oof. Okay, so Paralyze kind of messes with your ability to click. This is a great fight so far. We're learning a lot about status ailments, moving around the screen. Loving the immersive gameplay, where it's not... you know, I have played a little bit... Oh, crap. About it. It's not explaining everything so far, but I do like it, actually, when you kind of just learn passively. Not saying a help menu wouldn't be welcomed, but... we're already poisoned. Hopefully the poison can't restack. Come on! Almost there, almost there. Move, move, move. I love that, too. Like, you just can see the shadow of the hand to know where it's going to drop. We're doing pretty good here. Keeping an eye on all things. Oof, man. Kind of trapped in here. Alright, let's continue to go. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Big oof. Get in there. I don't know how we dodge that. Oop, little swipe. Yeah, I like that. We just seem to really just face tank this damage right now. We're going to probably have to use one of those pots here in a moment. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Hopefully it's not... Oh, man. I'm hoping we just pop these guys and then it's a one-time thing. I'm guessing now... we attack the tentacle, maybe? Maybe that stops him from healing. Alright, we're gonna have to pop... Okay. Alright. We're gonna pop that before we take too much. I was gonna even hit his own tentacle. Interesting. Alright. Doesn't doesn't seem to do too much. Oh man, you can spam click that. I had no idea. Nice. Alright. Come here. Let me poke ya. Not doing crazy amount more damage. I don't think you can spam that one either, right? No, not like the fireball being able to spam is pretty sick. Another. Yeah, he's got, so we've learned about paralysis and poison in this fight. It's funny how he can stun his own guy too. I really like that interactability. Ooh, nice crit. Element of this. Yes, get him. Almost down. I'm assuming that this then leads to... Huh. Interesting. I was expecting a third stage there where his mouth opened up or something, but I guess his tentacle was his heart. Never seen a better representation of a man. Ooh, what is that? Crown? Is it like a helmet? Crown of Quachi? Right after I spend 300 to buy a helmet? Oh, okay. Looks like it's more of a usable item. Ah, restored our health too, very nice. So it's from the Xanadu era, which seems to be what those tabulets and memoirs we've been reading are from as well. Hopefully this is the thing that lets us break through boulders. Interesting. Well, I guess we can just teleport out, right? Nope. Yeah, I'm assuming it wants you to teleport out here. Also reminding you to use... Ooh, okay. Now we are in an interesting spot, so we can't teleport out. I highly doubt that this game has locked us in here. What to do? Interesting. Very interesting. There we go. I did not see that chest earlier. Okay, that's got to be the gloves of breaking stuff. Gauntlet. About the key item gauntlet. By equipping the gauntlet, you'll be able to destroy hard objects. While equipped, simply attack the object to use the gauntlet. And there we are. That seems to open up probably a lot of the paths. Do we have to... Okay, so it is a literal equip. I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, and then I see. So, yeah, interesting. Let's get a little save on for sure. A little save on that. All right, and we should be able to teleport back now. No? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Okay. I'm guessing there's maybe some sort of cutscene when we come out of here. Maybe the sage is mad that we destroyed his favorite plant or fern or something like that. Or we'll get a little visit from Agnes. And the cat ninja. So it is the... Yep, sage man. Oh, and that's the guy who murdered us. Not happy to see him. Ho ho, quite a spirited young man. Maybe the sage is evil. That's his face. Looking, not looking great, homie. Is he an acquaintance of yours? Dvorak, somewhat. Our meeting was under unique circumstances. Knight, I'm surprised you still yet breathe. It seems he has spirits to thank for that. A guardian binds his young man's soul, ensuring that it does not slip away. How marvelous. There are still soothsayers capable of calling out to the other side in the sage, it seems. So that's the cause. Yeah, he tried to kill me, homie. It's not very cool. Dvorak. Still, to face off against that creature and acquire the crown's power. You've changed since when we last met, Knight. Your eyes betray no fear. Quite curious. Are we gonna do this again? That strength. Perhaps I should put it to the test. Draw your sword. Oh, come on, dude. We just went through this. Oh, man. Can I just run away? That'd be, like, really funny. Nah. What about this guy? Can I smack him? Nope. Okay, he seems beatable. Oh yeah, he's totally beatable now. Look how strong we are. That's some progression. He made us look like a fool earlier, and now we are stronger because of our cat helmet. Yeah, that's right. Beat you up, boy. I wonder if he's also one of the knights from like this era that we came from. Well now, tis as though you're a different man. Your dalliance, I don't even know what that word is. Your dalliance with death has removed all cowardice from you. Come knight, give it your all. That's quite enough. We need cool heads, not hot tempers. Young man, sheath your weapon. I will not simply allow such bickering while you're in the presence of Theobald. Sage Theobald? I do not know what grievance has transpired, but allow me to apologize for his actions. Although I dare say, if a guardian sustains your life, that life does not have long to burn. Unless you were to acquire the power of the sacred sword. Yeah, I think that is what we're trying to do, right? That's the sword at the bottom of this Strange Rock Castle. The sacred sword. Surely you jest. Wait, do you truly mean, ho ho, I am merely stating what comes to mind is all. Knight. I shall entrust that crown onto thee for a time. However, heed me well. Should thee become a hindrance to us, I shan't stay my blade. Y'all are weird. You may go, but heed me well. Yeah, I know. Young man, take care. Y'all suck. Stonemen was just waiting here. How is it that we woke him up and the other guy didn't wake him up? They were homies. Alright, now we're allowed to teleport back. The cutscene was preventing us from doing so. There's our sister, Spock. Hee hee, welcome back. Thanks. Wow, what a simply splendid crown. Didn't you say you found the crown down in the back alley ruins? And that when you were wounded by that swordsman? From what I found in my research, it seems like this crown has something to do with the sacred sword. And I would guess that the swordsman and the old man accompanying him would also know something about the sacred sword. I wonder who they could be. I mean, they told us their names. It sounds like there may be another crown, though. Perhaps we can figure it out by finding it. That generally is the way you discover things. It might be a good idea to see if there's any correlation in the tabulae. Now, Spock, be on your guard around those people. If anything like before were to happen again, You'd what? Alright. I don't think we have anything else to give here. What we are going to do, though, is we are going to go save. Save up. And I think that is where we are going to call it. It was a good episode. We got through a bit more of the surrounding ruins. Got some hefty upgrades. Got a cat hat. Beat up the guy who beat us up. And defeated our first kind of actually difficult and mechanic engaging boss. It was a good one. We'll figure out more about these crowns, and now we can actually go back to the unending ruins. I think that's what they're called. And apply the gauntlet to some of those rock stacks to some areas that were previously blocked off. If you are enjoying the content, comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever the common lingo is for that. Always helps the channel and the algorithm and all the things that are the internet. But other than that, we'll get back to some more Xanadu next time. Have a good one. I'll see you then.